You've thought about it before. That thing you want, that life you picture when no one's watching. Maybe it's starting the business, moving to a new city, saying yes to the scary thing, walking away from the safe thing. And every single time you get close to doing it, your brain says, what if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if people laugh? What if I lose everything? We are so obsessed with the worst case. We've played that movie in our heads 1,000 times. We know exactly how it falls apart. We've rehearsed the embarrassment. We've already felt the pain of a failure that hasn't even happened yet. But here's the question nobody asks. What if it actually works out? When was the last time you sat down and played that movie? What does your life look like if it goes right? What does your Monday morning feel like? What does your bank account look like? Who are you when you actually become the person you've been trying to become? Most people never go there, because hope feels dangerous. Wanting something feels dangerous. The higher you let yourself dream, the further you can fall. So instead, we stay low. We keep our expectations small. We call it being realistic. But here's the truth. That's not being realistic. That's just fear wearing a suit. Think about every good thing in your life right now. Every single one of them came from a moment where you could have said no, where it was easier to stay put, where the risk felt too big. But something in you said yes anyway, and it worked out. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not the way you planned, but you're still here. You figured it out. You always do. So why are you so sure this time will be different? Here's what I've noticed. The people who are actually living the life you want, they're not smarter than you. They're not more talented. They didn't get some lucky break you didn't get. The one thing they did differently? They let themselves believe it could work. And then they acted like it would. That's it. That's the whole secret nobody wants to sell you because it's too simple. Now, I'm not saying believe hard enough and magic happens. The work is real. The grind is real. There will be days where nothing goes right and you question everything. That part is guaranteed. But the direction you're walking in, that starts in your head. If you've already decided it's not going to work, it won't. You'll find every reason to prove yourself right. You'll quit just before it turns. You'll self-sabotage without even knowing it. But if you flip that question, if you wake up and ask, what if this actually works? Everything changes. You make the call, you send the email, you post the thing. You show up even when you don't feel like it. Because you're not just protecting yourself from failure anymore. You're walking towards something. And here's the thing about failure that nobody tells you. It's not the opposite of success. It's part of the road there. Every person you look up to has a list of failures longer than their wins. The only difference is they didn't stop. You are not going to get it right the first time. Maybe not the second either. But every attempt teaches you something that gets you closer. The question is whether you stay in the game long enough to get there. So let me ask you one more time. What if it actually works out? What if a year from now you look back at this exact moment, this video, this day, whatever's going on in your life right now, and this is the moment things changed? What if you're one decision away from everything being different? You've spent enough time thinking about what could go wrong. Give the other version a chance. The one where you try. The one where you stay. The one where you bet on yourself and it pays off. Because it might. And the only way to find out is to start.